Chapter 172. He is a sinner who has no love. After Jonathan had somewhat recovered from his astonishment at these words of the little child, he said to Joseph, "Brother, truly, as strongly as I have determined to stay with you today and tomorrow, I just will hardly be able to remain true to this intention. You see, everything here just seems too holy to me. I feel as if I were in a desolate place here in which everything at which the wanderer looks calls out to him. Here is no place for you, but only for spirits. I also feel like someone on a very high mountain on whose summit the magic of the far vista at first enchants his senses, but only too soon the very pure and cold air tells him, 'Oh, lazy and impure human beast of burden, go back to your stinking homeland.' For here, where the purest spirits of the purest ether dwell, is no place for an impure soul. How pure was the great prophet Moses! But when he wished to see the Lord, the same declared to him, 'Me, your God, you cannot see and live at the same time.' Here is the same Lord in the fullness of his holiness. He is here, the one announced by the mouth of all the prophets. How could it be possible for me to any longer bear his visible presence here, since I am after all an old sinner against the whole law of Moses?" And Joseph replied, "Dear friend and brother, you well know what the main law is. Why then would you rather go home than to honour this law by living according to it? Love the Lord with all your might, and do not constantly think of your sins, and you will surely be more pleasing to the Lord than with your constant exclamations. Wait until the little child sends you away. When that happens, then believe that you are unworthy of him. But as long as that does not take place, then remain, for you will eternally never be more at home anywhere than here." Here the little child came over and said, "Joseph, you did right in that you criticized Jonathan a bit. Why is he so stubborn and does not want to stay here, when I love him so much?" Thereupon the little child turned to Jonathan and inquired, "Jonathan, do you really want to leave here? What ill can possibly be happening to you, since you do not want to stay?" Jonathan answered, "My Lord and my God, see, I am after all a gross sinner against the law." And the little child said, "What are you saying about sins? I do not charge you with any. Do you know who is a sinner? I tell you, he is a sinner who has no love. But you have love, so you are no sinner before me, for I have forgiven you your sins because I am a Lord from eternity above Moses." Here Jonathan wept and again decided to stay, and then went over to the little child and caressed him.